Well, folks, as you can see, this ain't working out. She's a pain in my butt. So we're gonna move this calf to my daughter and son-in-law's barn. They're gonna bottle feed it. So that's the story with this bugger. Well, I'm up here at Mitch and Tisha's barn, Mitchell, and Richard and Miss Kitty have been having visitors. And I can tell you who Richard is here in a minute. Richard, hey buddy, how you doing? Come here, buddy. Wow. Richard, I don't know if he likes these visitors. I know Miss Kitty doesn't. Miss Kitty, she's been getting all her cat food stolen. And we're gonna take care of this problem. I don't know if she's up there. Well, I guess Miss Kitty has vacated the building at the time being. Oh, I did hear her. Let's go take a look, see if she's here. Hey, Miss Kitty. Come here. Here, Kitty. Hey, Kitty. There's Miss Kitty. Her friends are, we think, raccoons, and they're cleaning up all her cat food within one evening. So the plan is to set some traps. My brother showed me these traps about 2 years ago. I didn't even know they existed. And he taught me a little trick here. I'm going to show you what I do. And we're going to see what we can come up with here tomorrow morning. Have you guys ever seen these? I'm going to show you what these are in a minute. Something I didn't know about a few years back. So here are the traps. And what happens is, and maybe you guys already know this, I didn't know this 2 years ago, but put cat food in here, and my brother told me to put a little sardines or tuna, something fishy smell, in between the cat food. And if you look in there, I don't know, it's pretty dark in here, I guess. What happens is you set this by pushing this in. It's really tough. I'll have to do this on the ground. So anyway, you set it, this little trip lever here goes on here. So they reach in here and they pull the cat food out and they grab that trip lever in the inside and it catches their little arms, and then you can give them a new area to live, so to speak. Well, it's starting to get late here, so hopefully you got enough light here where you guys can see me, but I put half of the cat food inside that tube, poured some tuna juice and tuna, whatever, and then on top of that, and then I filled the rest of the way up with cat food. Trick my brother taught me, so it works pretty good. I'll take you in here, just if you can see or not, I'm not sure. Yeah, the lighting's terrible. Sorry, folks. But that's the outfit right there. Yeah, you can't see it. Okay, so with these traps, you don't have to worry about your cats, your dogs, anything like that getting into them, because the trap mechanism is inside that tube, and raccoons are pretty smart and they can reach in and pull food out where cats won't do that, or a dog, you know, for that matter. So that's what we're gonna do, and see how lucky we are tomorrow. Oh, just a little girl. Oh, stay standing. Oh, that's a preemie. But this one I saved. Oh. Look at that little runt. Another problem. Talk about a small calf, huh? This calf was born the day it was 50 above, and thank goodness, because I come out and she had it all licked off. You can see him in the background there. And I had to actually put him in my calf warming building, the Love Shack, and dried him off and left him in there for probably 4 hours. But so weak and so small. So I got him to drink a 1.5 pints, I think it is on the bottle. I think it's a 4-pint bottle. And before that, I was drenching him, and her, I should say. So now she sucked a 1.5 pints on her own. So we're making progress. Mama wants her. Mama has a terrible bag, big teats, and should have sold that cow a couple of years ago. I noticed that already, but anyhow, so I'm gonna try to nurse this calf, give it enough strength so he can suck on his own or her own, and I'll just have to catch the cow, and I know he'll or she will suck. But if the problem is strength, that little bugger can't hardly walk. So that's the story with this one. And I don't know, that's the, see, what is that? I think that's the 3rd premature calf we had this year. You know, we lost the first 2. I don't know what it is. I hope this isn't a sign. So I don't know. You guys have any ideas? I mean, I'm giving them all the mineral they can eat, liquid feed, good feed, silage. I think it's just, I don't know if it's the ice that they slip and fall and what happens, but it is what it is. So this is what's going on here today. Well, I wonder if it's done snowing. It was snowing all day, and it actually got warm enough that it melted where it's on the road in different places. Not that it's that warm, but it must be above freezing. But it's supposed to get cool tonight and tomorrow night. So I think we're gonna run these cows in that I have in the corral. So I'll get on my horse here and do that. I hope you guys with cattle don't have these issues, because it stinks. But what else are you gonna do, right? You gotta do something, so you might as well mess with cattle. What in the hell? And you're inside too yet. Well, this has been a busy week. I had my anhydrous tanks, I pulled them to town. They needed some work. I think I mentioned before, my semi-trailer, my truck, and everything else that's going on here. Made a gentleman's agreement of a purchase that's going to show up here beginning of April. I'll keep you informed on that. I hate to talk about it too much yet. I got butterflies in my stomach, a little nervous, but anyhow, with this calf I lost, I'm gonna go get Richard back over here again. I'm gonna skin this calf, this dead calf, and put it on Richard. And the cow seems to want a calf. She's got a nice bag, so we're gonna try it. See what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna skin the calf. I won't show you that part, but I can show you the calf here and how I'm gonna skin it. And then I'll skin it and we'll put it on the calf. And then I'll show you that part. So I use a scalpel. That's the only way to do it. You can't use any old knife. And I'll take way down the side of the calf, the whole top, back, all the way down the side, including the tail. Keep the tail on the hide. It's not pretty. I don't like to do it, but this is what we got to do to adopt a calf that pretty good chance she'll take it. We're gonna find out. I just finished skinning this calf that I found dead this morning, and now I know why. You know, I did call the vet earlier today. I was pretty nervous that we've had, you know, basically three that I call three premature calves. One that's alive here that we saved, and this one that died here this morning. I was getting nervous, and the vet said he's talked to several people this year, and a lot of people have had aborted cows, premature, because it's so icy. So that's what he's thinking. And now with this dead calf this morning, after skinning it, I just found out why. The one side, I've seen a lot of blood under the skin, and it kind of thought he got stepped on, or she, I mean. The calf got stepped on. I flipped him over, skinned the other side, and actually found the rib poked through the skin, busted rib cage, and it was poked through the hide, or through the meat, you know, underneath the hide. And so, well, that tells me right there that it got stepped on. And there's milk in his stomach because it sloshes around. So it must have been standing and drank, and then for whatever reason, because there's other cows in there with calves in the barn, it got stepped on and killed. So it's a hell of a way to start out, right? But anyhow, we're gonna put this skin on this a new calf, and then we'll see what happens. Goes right to work, huh? See what happens when we let them out, huh? Oh, buddy. Get out. Well, we'll see how that adoption goes. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching. Cat crawled right up your leg onto your back. Oh, all kinds of friends.